Hi, welcome back. This is my first of many to come tutorials about HTML. Today I'm going to teach you the basic structure of HTML and explain every single tag to you and how to write new tags. So first we gotta get started by declaring the document type. We gotta say it is HTML5. To do that, all we have to do is do angle bracket and then exclamation mark and then type doc type, all caps, like that, space HTML, and close the angle brackets, and that is it. That declares the HTML, the document type, which is HTML5. Let's get started. Now, to write a tag, all you have to do is open an angle bracket, tag name, close it, and as you can see here, it closes it for me on its own. But if we delete that, I'm going to teach you how to close it. It's going to close it for me again. And so you open the angle bracket, you put a slash, tag name, and then close the angle bracket. That is how you write a tag. Now some tags, as you might have noticed here, do not have any closing tags. For instance, tags like BR, which is line break. So if you are typing text and you want to go down, like you want to break the line, you can write that. You can do HR, which is basically a horizontal line along the page. There are many tags that you will find that will be like that. You have the link tag, which is used to link other CSS pages and stuff like that. You have the meta tag. See, it doesn't close it. If it doesn't close it, it's only open tag. Next, there's something called attributes. I just want to show you what an attribute is. So here, HTML, we opened and closed it, right? Now, if I want to add an attribute, all I have to do is add a space between the last character here and the angle bracket, the closing angle bracket. Add a space, and then write in the attribute you want. In this case, I want to specify the language of this page. So I can do lang equal en, which is English. This is kind of important. You should always indent your page correctly. It does not affect your code and how it runs, but it will help you out a lot. So the HTML tag is a tag that will be basically wrapped around all your code. And then you have the head tag. In this part, you include all the pages, all external sources. Also include the title. The title is what appears here, where you can see. So let's name it title. As you can see, it appears here. Let's change it to something else. Okay, that is good. Generic title. Now, let's say I wanna link to another page, to another CSS page. All I gotta do is open this tag, add two attributes at least. First of all, it's href, and then css/master.css. Now, we will get more into details about this later. I'm just showing you some tags right now. Then we're gonna do rel, which stands for relationship or relation style sheet, and that is it. You have linked another CSS page. I don't have it created right now, so I'm not gonna use that. Let me just delete this line real quick. Okay, next, so in this tag you don't put any code that is gonna be shown on the page in here. You put that code in the body tag. So think of this. Think of head as the brain if you want, and the body as the skeleton of the page. Okay? This is like the primitive brain of the page, because there's a lot more that we're gonna learn that is not put in here. Let's start by creating a paragraph. Well, you can just type text like this, and you can see it pop up here. Or, to be more professional about it, you can do a p tag. You can do a p tag, and type text here. Wow, I can't type today. Okay, so you have learned how to make a p tag. Would you like to learn how to make a link? I already showed that in a previous video. So let's click here, let's type here google.com. As you can see, this link is not active. It doesn't take you anywhere if you click it. That is because it does not have an href attribute. So if we add that, I want it to take us to google.com. Okay, so that will take us to google.com now if we click it. But I don't want it to take me to Google in this same page, right? I don't want that. I want to keep this open. So as you can see, HTML is pretty simple. It's pretty fun. So let's start by doing this. Target equal underscore blank. Now what this will do is it will open google.com in a blank page, in a blank tab basically. As you can see here, it did work. There's a lot of fun tags like that. If let's say, let me show you how BR works. If you just add BR here, you can see how this happened, what happened here. If I delete the space here, it doesn't matter how many spaces you add here, it's not gonna work. If you want to add spaces, there's something called Unicode Characters. The Unicode character for the space is this, NBSP, this. That is the Unicode for space. So you can add as many as you want here. But this is bad practice. What I would do, I would give this a class or like a span and then style it later. We'll get into that later. Yeah, so that is the basics of HTML. I would like to teach you another tag before we go. So the tag we're gonna see now is gonna be the heading tag, which is written like this: h1. It is an opened and closed tag. h1, and you type in text here just like in P. You can type in whatever you want. This is a heading. Now there's 6 headings. There's h1, h2, h3, 4, 5, and 6. And the biggest one, as you can see here, is the h1. The smallest is h6. So if we change this to 6 and this to 6, you can see here it is very small. You can barely see it. Let's try 4. Now people usually use these tags to type in headings or like titles on their page. With some styling that would look way better. We will get more into styling in another playlist hopefully. Yeah, so subscribe and keep checking soon to find out when another video of mine is uploaded. And thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed and learned something new today. If you didn't, just leave a dislike and let me know why. If you have, please like the video and subscribe to keep up to date with my uploads.